zeolite. In this lecture, we'll study 6 marks short note on zeolite method of water softening. Okay. In your syllabus, 2 methods are there. This is one called as zeolite method of softening of water, or also called permitted process. Okay. We expect a short note on this for 6 marks or a numerical for 3 to 4 marks. Okay. Accordingly, we'll collect the content. What are zeolites basically? These are naturally occurring minerals. Okay. Or these also can be synthesized in a laboratory. These zeolites are basically sodium aluminosilicates. They work like resin. Okay. If very roughly, if I want to show, okay, this is my mask I am using. Suppose it is a bed of zeolite. This is a bed of zeolite having a gel-like structure. This bed of zeolite, this is a zeolite, or it is called as bed of zeolite. Maybe like this. It has a net-like structure. It has a gel-like structure. Okay. When you allowed to pass hard water, when we allowed to pass hard water over the bed of resin under pressure at a specified rate, this bed of zeolite shows a capacity to trap, to hold the hardness causing soluble ions. These soluble ions present in the hard water sample are captured, are taken by the bed of zeolite. Okay, means 2 positive ions are captured by this bed of zeolite, and in exchange of that, to balance the reaction, it gives out 2 positive ions. 2 are taken, 2 positive ions are released, and these 2 positive ions are 2 sodium ions. These 2 Na plus ions present in the bed of zeolite are exchanged in the reaction. Okay, this is a one line reaction. In the water softening by zeolite process over the bed of zeolite, okay, we pass hard water at a specified rate. Okay, this bed of zeolite trap the hardness causing soluble ions present in water, and in exchange of that, it releases equivalent number of ions. Okay, 2 positive are trapped here from the hard water, 2 positive ions are released. Okay, so it is an exchange reaction. Exchange ion, it may be example of ion exchange process. Okay, now naturally occurring minerals or can be prepared in a laboratories using china clay, fluorspar and soda ash. Okay, if you write the example of zeolite, these are hydrated. These are hydrated sodium aluminosilicates. These are hydrated sodium aluminosilicates. Formula of this is Na2O. Okay, sodium alumino Al2O3, X SiO2, and Y number of H2O. Okay, these are hydrated. This is H2O. These are hydrated sodium aluminosilicate. This is a repeating structure of zeolite. This is one building block of this polymer, we can say. Okay, over this bed we pass hard water. Okay, this is a bulky unit. This is a complex unit. This is a high molecular weight unit. One repeating structure. In the exchange reaction, when you pass hard water, this oxygen, see this O to this O, remains as it is. There is no change in this structure from this O to this O. Again I repeat, when you allow to pass hard water over the bed of resin from this O to this O, do not take part in the reactions. Reaction remains as it is. Exchange of this takes place. Exchange of this takes place. Roughly, if I try to show the structure of zeolite, it may be like ball-like structure. It may be football-like structure like this. Okay, this is one unit. These are entangled. Okay, so at the center of each unit, this Na plus is loosely held. At the center of each unit, this Na plus is loosely held. This is unit like this. Na plus is placed like this. Okay, these are the rest of the bonds. When you pass hard water, this bed will trap calcium ions, magnesium ions present in the hard water, and this is replaced in the reaction. This is given out. These are the exchange reactions, isn't it? Now we want to write the softening reactions. These are called resin reactions or exchange reactions. What is that? When you allow to pass hard water over the bed of resin, how the softening occur, how the exchange occur. What is softening finally? From the hard water, this resin, this zeolite traps or holds the soluble hardness causing ions, okay, and rest of the water released. It will be free from the hardness causing ions. That is the softening method. Removing the soluble hardness causing ions. That is the softening method. Okay. So these reactions, exchange reactions, can be labeled as resin reactions. Can be written as resin reactions. These exchange reactions, these softening reactions can be written under heading resin reactions. What are the resin reactions? For that purpose, you have to write the complete structure. We try to make it simplified, easier. Okay. This Na plus taking part in the reaction, we'll write as it is Na2 for this, as it is, and from this O to this O, we'll write Zd. That is zeolite. So this unit I can write as Na2Zd. Na2 sodium ions taking part in the reaction, and rest is the unit of the zeolite remains as it is. To that unit we have labeled Zd, or you can write X, Y, anything. We will write Zd for zeolite. Okay. So what is the structure of my zeolite? It is Na2Zd. This is the structure of my zeolite. Okay. Over the bed of this zeolite, now we are passing hard water. Suppose containing calcium bicarbonate. Okay. In a soluble form. This is there in the water. This calcium bicarbonate or any other salt is present in a soluble form, in a dissolved form in the hard water. This is hard water. Okay. This is what? This is the structure of zeolite. So when you pass this hard water over this zeolite, what the zeolite do? It trap these two positive ions, Ca2 plus. I will show it by like this. This zeolite will trap these ions, maybe like this. Okay. Two positive are taken by bed of zeolite. So in exchange of that, these two positive are released during the reaction. Okay. So what is the exchange reaction? I will get here CaZe. Positions of Na plus are now taken by calcium ions. This is a simple exchange reactions. What is left? It is twice NaHCO3. This sodium salt is released in the resin reaction, in a softening reaction. One more reaction we will try. One more reaction. Na2Zd. Na2Zd is the structure of my zeolite. Okay. My water has, suppose, magnesium sulfate. My hard water is having soluble magnesium sulfate. So when I pass hard water over this zeolite, zeolite bed will trap the hardness causing magnesium ions. Okay, in its unit, in its bed, and in exchange of these two positive are released. Simple. Hardly any practice is required. What I will get? I will get MgZd. I will get MgZd. Simply the position of sodium of the zeolite is taken by magnesium plus what? Sodium salt, Na2SO4. It will be Na2SO4. Simple. Okay. These are the softening reaction labeled as a resin reaction. Now this bed of zeolite has certain fixed number of Na plus ions, has certain fixed number of replaceable Na plus ions. That number goes in 1,000 ions are there. Let us consider 100 ions are there. For example, when all 100 Na plus ions or when all 1000 Na plus ions are exchanged by this or this, no Na plus ions left with the bed. Bed is exhausted. Bed is completely utilized, or we can say bed is saturated. Zeolite bed is saturated. That saturated bed may have this structure or may have this structure. Okay, that bed of zeolite can be regenerated and can be reused again by its reactivation. The exhausted bed of zeolite can be reactivated by passing brine solution or brine. Okay, that is 10% NaCl solution. Okay, and once it is reactivated, it can be again reused or again and again reused for softening of hard water. Okay, these reactions can be labeled as, can be written as regeneration reaction or reactivation reactions. Okay, what are these reactivation reaction? What we use for regeneration? We use this. Okay, what are the reactions? These reactions reactivate the exhausted bed of zeolite. Exhausted bed may have this structure. So I will write CaZe, exhausted bed, or it is saturated bed of zeolite, plus what? Plus we are passing NaCl for reactivation. We pass NaCl, 10% NaCl, that is called brine. What happens here? Here also, now see, it is, we know this, Na plus, this Cl minus. We know that Na plus and Cl minus. I will remove this to make it visible. Okay, like this. Fine. Now this calcium 2 positive, this must be 2 negative. This much known to us. Now to balance these 2 positive, I should have 2 positive here. Okay, simple. So I will put 2 here. Now it is balanced. When you pass brine, that is 10% NaCl, over the exhausted or saturated bed of zeolite, again there is exchange. This saturated bed of zeolite will trap Na plus. Like this. What I will get? I will get Na2. I will get Na2Zd. See here, Na2Zd. This is Na2Zd. That is reactivated. It is ready for further softening. Na plus is available there. Okay. Plus what? CaCl2. Just join the opposite end. Plus I will get CaCl2. This is what? This is reactivated. This is reactivated zeolite that is ready for further softening of hard water, and this is called washings. This is called washing, or it is by separate outlet, it is drain away. It can be easily removed. One more reaction I will write. I will write here MgZd may be the bed of maybe the structure of exhausted bed of zeolite. What I am adding? I am adding 10% NaCl. Again, this is positive, negative. This is 2 positive, 2 negative. Fine. To balance that, I have to write 2 here. Again, there is an exchange reaction. when you pass 10% NaCl over the bed of saturated zeolite, there is an exchange reactions like this. What is the result? I will get Na2Ze plus what? MgCl2. Okay, this Na2Z is what? It is like this. Na plus ions are available for reactivation. This is what? Reactivated zeolite that can be further used for softening. So these are the 4 reactions we have to write in the short note. With understanding, with minimum practice, easily we can write resin reactions and regeneration reaction apart from the structure of zeolite. Okay. Now go to the plant process and advantages, disadvantages. I will draw the rough diagram of the plant, very rough diagram, absolutely not to the scale, but correct one. Such type of cylinder is there, such type of tank is there. Okay. In this tank, in this cylinder of given measurement, of given dimension, see rough diagram, not to the scale, maybe like this. At the center of the tank somewhere there is a bed of zeolite. We will show in this color. This is a bed of zeolite. It is fitted somewhere like this. Very roughly I am putting the structure. Maybe like this. It's a simple diagram. You draw it properly. This is a bed of zeolite with a perforated support. Some perforations are there. We label it. What is this? It is zeolite or bed of zeolite. Okay. It will show the exchange reactions. Apart from that, there may be some sand filters or gravel layers. You show 1 or 2 layers, maybe like this. These are the sand filters, maybe like this. Okay. To trap the solid fine impurities. This is sand filter. So I will label it. This is sand filter. Okay. Now it has got 2 inlet. One is for hard water. This is hard water inlet. Okay, at a specified rate under pressure will pass hard water over the bed of resin. You show it like this. Okay, and this is the outlet for soft water. This is the outlet for soft water. Okay, once this bed is exhausted, this is the inlet for brine inlet or 10% NaCl inlet. What for? For softening of water. And this is in the regeneration reaction we will get washings. So it is called a washing outlet. Washing outlet. Through that outlet we can remove the washings. Okay, and like this. And like this. This is a simple diagram. If required, you can show the stand like this and close it. Proper diagram you draw. Maybe like this. Okay. This is a rough diagram of the plant. Fine. In this way. Okay. Simply, what we will be doing? We are passing hard water over the bed of resin. There will be exchange reactions. We collect the soft water. Open this. Now, once the bed gets exhausted, easily we can reactivate the bed by passing brine solution. Okay. This is a simple process. So in the answer, what are zeolite, structure of zeolite, what are resins reactions, little explanation, what are regeneration reaction, diagram of the plant, and in brief explanation of the process, how this can be carried out. Now what are the advantages of the simple process? Minimum 2 to 3 advantages and disadvantages you are expected to know and you are expected to write. What are the advantages? First is that quite good quality of water we are getting from the outlet, whose hardness may be going from 10 to 15 ppm. That is a good quality of water. Okay. Exchange of ions can be easily done. All hardness causing ions, cations, can be easily trapped in the bed. That is second application. Okay. Regeneration of the bed of zeolite. Regeneration of exhausted bed of zeolite is quite easy, simple process. You have to just pass NaCl, so that is also the plus point. And fourth is that operation of the overall plant is quite easier. That may be the fourth point, plus point. Now what are the disadvantages? First is that If this water is highly acidic or highly alkaline, in that case, highly acidic water, highly alkaline water may destroy the bed partially. In that case, even the softening and the regeneration is not proper. So that is one disadvantage. Highly acidic and highly alkaline water cannot be properly softened. Second disadvantage, if the hard water containing heavy ions, magnesium ions, isn't it? These ions, heavy metal ions, manganese, iron, maybe zinc, may get trapped in the bed like this. So proper softening may not occur and regeneration is difficult. That is a second drawback. Third, if this hard water or the raw water were passing over the bed of zeolite, if it is highly turbid, then proper softening may not occur. These are the few disadvantages of zeolite method. Okay, so this is one simple short note. Easily we can manage. Second part, in the next lecture, that we will see the numericals on zeolite method. Okay, so in the next lecture we will touch the numericals on zeolite method. For that purpose, these four reactions or resin reactions and regeneration reaction should be properly understood. Okay.